Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to share with you 10 random interesting things that we have learned about Bali since being here.
So I think the first and most important one, because if anything else it's just respectful, is it's really worth learning to say no thank you in Indonesian. The way that you say no is tidak, and the way to say thank you, well thanks, is makasih. So you would say tidak makasih. The reason that this will come in handy is because there are going to be times when people are going to ask you if you want to buy things. It's when you're on the beach, it's when you're on the side of the street, it's even when you're stuck in traffic at lights. They're just selling things, they're just trying to make a living, and you want to say no as respectfully as possible, but you also want to say it so that they know you mean no. If you say no in English, quite often they will just keep trying. But if you say no thank you in Indonesian, they're a lot more likely to just stop and leave you alone. We always advocate for learning a little bit of the language of the country that you're going to. Most importantly, no thank you.
Another thing guys is roosters. You will hear them crow at all hours of the day and night. A lot of people own more than one because rooster fighting is a big thing here, even though it is illegal, I believe. The reason that they crow is because they are territorial. It's unavoidable.
Noon. We've had a super slow start to the day. It's about 1 p.m, but I thought I would show you what.
One other thing I actually noticed about being here, it's quite funny actually, is that bidets are a thing. They are a fantastic invention. Feel free to Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about. But essentially every bathroom that we've been in pretty much has one. They are a fantastic invention. We even made a little clip earlier, which we'll play right now. Guys, this is a bidet, also known as a Bumgun. Great for cleaning your butt and shooting your girlfriend with.
Don't.
No, I wouldn't say.
The next random thing is juice is not juice. It's more of a smoothie. You'll see on the menu that there's like banana juice. What they do is they essentially chop up the fruit as it's whole and put it in a blender, blitz it up, and that is your juice. It's definitely more of a smoothie. So if you're expecting a liquid with no fiber, that's not what a juice is here. There's a whole list of fruits that they will make juices out of, and it's smoothies.
One of my favorite things that I've noticed here, and I actually mentioned it in one of the previous videos, is that you can buy half loaves of bread. So that's 10 pieces of bread. The benefit to this is if you're someone like me, I only typically eat half a loaf of bread, and then 4 or 5 days later, you have to chuck out the other half anyway. Fantastic. You can buy full loaves, although half loaves are more popular.
The next thing would be eating and the kind of etiquette around eating your food off a plate. So a lot of the food you eat with your hands, your right hand. It's again a cultural thing. You don't use your left hand, you eat with your right if you're going to eat with your hand. You're given utensils in quite a few good, like expat touristy places. Second of all, if you are going to a local's home for a meal, it's typical to leave a little bit on your plate to one, signify that you are finished and that you don't want more, and two, it is actually an offering to the gods. So you are leaving some of the food as an offering to the gods. So yeah, right hand always, and if you're eating in someone's home, leave a little bit on your plate.
There are a lot of lizards here and geckos.
That was a gecko.
They range in many different sizes, from very small to quite large. Expect them in your home. They are harmless. If anything, they are good to have around because they keep mosquitoes and flies away. But you'll quite often just be sitting there and see a few run up the wall. We see them all the time.
Yeah.
But they're cool.
And they make noise. It's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. In Bali, the horn in a car is typically not used in an aggressive or frustrated manner. It's most... That lizard will not be quiet.
That's right.
It's more as a signifier that you're there. If you're going to pass someone on a scooter, they will toot. If someone's getting too close to you, they'll toot. If they're driving past a side street, even if there's no one at the side street, they will honk their horn again just in case someone is coming up that side street. Taxis will do it to get your attention. If you're walking along the side of the road, it can be annoying, but that's how they get your attention in case you want a taxi. It's never in an aggressive manner, it's mostly just to signify that they're there.
They're trying to help you.
Yeah, absolutely. No one wants to hit a car.
I love cheese. We both love cheese. It is very expensive here. A lot more expensive to that back home. You can buy all different types of cheeses, but expect the price to be double, if not even triple the price to what you're used to. It's a special occasion for us.
Sad for my cheese-loving heart. Well, not my cheese-loving heart, because cholesterol. Okay, this last one's a little bit weird. We recently, prior to getting Bali, we're feeling a little bit under the weather, and we were supposed to be meeting up with some friends, some local friends. And we messaged them and said, hey, we're not feeling that great, we're not going to be able to make it. And they turned around and said, oh, it's because of the rain, which was incredibly confusing for us, because how would the rain affect our well-being and us and how we're feeling? But upon doing further research, it's a mix of superstition and science. Here it is just a thing. Everyone knows after it rains you will get a headache. It's not going to happen to everyone, but it is common, and it does have to do with the air pressure here in Bali. After there is significant rain or a thunderstorm or anything like that, that kind of change in air pressure can make people feel unwell. It can make you tired, achy, but predominantly people report getting headaches. So headaches after rain, that's a thing.
Thanks again guys for watching this video. If you have any interesting things you have noticed about Indonesia or Bali in particular, put it down in the comments below. We would love to read about it.
Absolutely. As always guys, don't forget to like the video. Definitely subscribe. There was no ultimatum this time, but definitely subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notifications because we will be posting every Friday. And yeah, we will see you in the next one. Peace. Oh my god.
I think it's a cough volume.